My name is Dre Major. March 15th, 2022. I am 26 years old. Let me see. I have 2,175 followers on Instagram currently. I believe Soraya has the most followers that follows me. She has 1.9 million followers. I actually met her for the first time when I did like background work for Empire. I met her again when Assad was styling an artist named Issa, and she was like featuring on the song, so she was there at the video shoot, and then we like followed each other, and yeah. Oh, my most liked picture on Instagram. It's the picture of me like on Empire, 910 likes. Oh, the highest viewed reel. I think it's my latest reel that I actually did. Yes. So I did like a hair reel, like a natural hair reel, where my cousin was doing my hair. It's just like the style of the hair. So it's like a time lapse of like sped up, the whole thing. Last year, I would say I feel like I overcame a lot of things. Like I wanted to do like a lot of big things last year, as far as like moving to a different state, getting a new car, getting a new apartment, and like getting settled into a new city. So I feel like last year was just like overcoming of all those like obstacles and stuff that was getting in my way of me doing what I needed to do. My year so far, I would probably honestly say unproductive. I haven't really done like anything that I've said that I wanted to do this year, so like I'm starting to do those things, like this video, and getting more content, and like getting back into YouTube and everything that I wanted to do on my vision board. I'm like starting to try to get into it. I currently live in Atlanta, Georgia. I am in a relationship. I've been in a relationship for about like going on 3 months. We've been dating for almost a year, and we've been in an official relationship for about 3 months. My current style, I would probably, I don't know, I feel like my current style is very much relaxed. Like I haven't like really dressed up in a while. It's like when I do go out and do something, it's always like something like this, just very like casual, like joggers, a nice little shirt with some accessories. So I would say like very like chill, calm, relaxed. I don't know. I mean, I guess I would say yes, because I did overcome all of those things that I wanted to overcome last year. So I feel like this year should just be no different. It's just up to me to actually like put forth the effort and the work into getting these things done, and start getting things in motion for me to start getting my goals accomplished for this year. So I feel confident. I feel more confident this year than I did last year. I would not procrastinate. I would not focus and put too much energy into like the obstacles and like the negative things of life and just things of that nature. Just not put so much energy into negativity. Do I feel pressure? Absolutely. I feel like because I want to get so much things done this year, and I want my life to be a certain type of way by the end of the year, it's like pressure. Like I've already like started to tell people some of the things I want to get into this year. So it's like I feel like I have to do these things because I've already told people that I was going to do these things and start these things. So it's like if I don't, it's just like, damn, like you said you was going to be doing this and you didn't do it. So it's like the pressure is like, is there. My pressure level right now is probably at an 8.2. It's at a solid 8.2. Like with all the procrastination I've been doing, it's just like, damn, like it's already marked. My biggest regret, I don't know, that's hard. I really don't have many regrets, because the way that I think of things, it's like I am always going to make the best choice at that moment of time with the knowledge that I have at that moment of time. So it's like I'm not going to purposely try to make the wrong choice. Like, so I don't know if I'm explaining it right, but it's like I'm always going to try to make the best decision with the knowledge that I have. So it's like if I find out later in the future that it isn't the best decision, I don't try to beat myself up or try to have any regrets about it, because if I would have known that this would have been the result, and then I would have took another route, but I didn't know. So I'm not going to beat myself up about stuff I didn't know. Oh, a year from now, I would say, honestly, a year from now, I would tell myself, bitch, you're pushing 30. It's time to get the fuck to it. Period. Like, you're pushing 30. It's, what do you have to show for yourself at this point? I would tell myself, don't dwell too much on the negativity and put forth that energy into the positive, into the things that you want. Just don't focus too much on the negativity. I talk to like my mom, I would say like every week. I talk to my grandma like every week. So I talk to like my family like every week. It's not like an everyday thing, but for sure like every week. My favorite movie, I have a lot of favorite movies. So so I feel like top 3 favorite movies right now currently for me would be The Wolf of Wall Street. I like Pretty Woman. What's another one? A third like favorite. I'm gonna just say Pretty Woman. And but I feel like I have so many movies that I love, like Friday, top 3, period. I would probably say joining the military was like a big thing in my life that happened, and you know, it was the military. So, you know, I feel like that was like a big thing that I did so far. What is most important to me right now, I would say, is starting the steps to achieving my goals and just getting things into motion that I want out of life. I want to, how can I like put the words to say it? So basically I want to like be working for myself by the end of the year. I would like to either have my skincare line out or very much close to be coming out by the beginning of next year. I would also like for me to have grown a lot more in YouTube and be starting to get profit from YouTube and doing more just like creative videos and just channeling my creativity through like YouTube and Instagram and like social medias. Excuse me. Depending on the situation, I would like call my mother for things. But if it's like something that I don't usually talk to my mom about, I usually call my best friend. My friend group right now, I would say we are on different wavelengths in life, I would say. Like, I feel like the last like 2 years of our friendships, like we were like very much together and doing things and like planning things together and going on trips and just doing all these things. But I feel like lately and as of now, like everybody is just really like focused in on achieving like goals and just getting ball rolling with things. It's like everybody's like a lot focused and just doing their own thing right now. I would probably say, I don't even know if I'm even allowed to say, but I feel like something that like really blows my mind is that the United States has basically like remote control airplanes that doesn't have a human in it. They really control it from a controller, and it's an airplane that like drops bombs places. This is like crazy to me. There's a lot of shit going on in the world right now. We have this Russia and Ukraine shit going on. We have this Juicy Smollett shit going on right now. What else do we have going on? COVID. We've been having COVID going on for like the fucking last 2 years. But yeah, that's what's going on in life right now. This war. Are we going to be going into World War III at this point? Drake. Top 3, it would be Drake, Meg, and Summer Walker, Jamira. Period. I guess just like me going into entrepreneurship for the first time, like me opening up my own business and me just starting to work for myself and having the financial freedom that I deserve in life. Oh, okay. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. But I want to start getting like leg tattoos like by the end of this year, like probably like around my birthday, maybe like a little bit before my birthday so it could be healed up and shit. I want to get like leg tattoos. I was never into leg tattoos, but I'm getting obsessed with leg tattoos and I need leg tattoos by the end of this year. Joining the military, moving to another state, doing a fucking road trip across the country from from Chicago to LA. Like all that shit was scary, but I did that shit. I feel like just me being creative, just me like expressing like creativity is what brings me joy. Whenever I feel like I can't do something and then I do it, it's like a powerful feeling. I mean, I feel like that's like simple, that's like for everybody, but I don't know. It's just like a powerful feeling when you get something done that you didn't think that you could do. I mean, I feel like, first of all, you should not get into a relationship if you are not ready to be in a relationship. At first, I was just not for relationships. Like, I was just never for relationships. That just wasn't my thing. But then I started dating and now I'm in relationships. So like, I don't know, like I feel good about relationships now. Like, I definitely feel like they teach you things about yourself and they help you grow and like discover new things and just experience life with this other person that you're in a relationship with. It's just, I don't know, it's a nice thing. It can be a nice thing. I feel like the most important thing in making any type of relationship last, whether it's like a intimate relationship or just like a friendship type of relationship, I feel like communication. I feel like if there's good communication and everybody's on the same page throughout the process of this thing that we call life, I think it will make things a lot more easier if we are honestly communicating with one another. I'm not tolerating cheating, infidelity. Like, if we're in a relationship and we've established that we are in a relationship and we are not just like dating or dating exclusively, like we're actually in a relationship, infidelity is just not something that I put up with. Abuse, like physical abuse. I mean, I would say like verbal, but I feel like when people get in fights, like it can get there. But if you're like always constantly like talking down to me, or if I'm constantly talking down to you, and then that's when it comes to like a verbiage type of abuse, don't put up with that type of shit. Another thing that I just really don't like is being stagnant. Like I just feel like you should always be trying to progress and move forward and grow and learn and just be moving forward at all times, like not being stagnant. To have good communication skills, to be fun and spontaneous, and you have to have a sense of humor. Yes, I feel old. Like, I'm literally close to 30. Like, it's crazy to me. Like, I'm literally almost 30. I'm turning 27 this year. So it's just like, I'm pushing 30. It's just crazy to me. Like, I remember being like 15 and thinking like, damn, 30 is a long way from now. And I'm almost there. I used to think 30 was like old. Like, once you're 30, it's just like her life is old. And now it's crazy. I expect to have my businesses with the S established and flourishing. I don't know, I just feel like that's the beginning of the lifestyle that I would like to live. I feel like those, like by 30, I should be entering the lifestyle that I want to live. I should be doing the things that I want to do in life. I should have things under my belt, you know what I'm saying? Like I should just be a lot more established. Ooh, my favorite fast food right now would have to be Popeyes. Like I've been eating Popeyes like every week for the last several months. It's like crazy. But my new thing now is like I really don't like Popeyes biscuits anymore. I like Church's biscuits. So I'll literally go to Popeyes, get my order, and then like go to Church's and get maybe like 3 or 4 biscuits. And yeah, so like I've been addicted to Popeyes currently. And Church's chickens biscuits. My goal for next year is to just really focus. To just really focus and just getting on, I don't know, like just grinding, I guess. Just really start to just get my life set up the way that I want to be by the time I'm 30. So I can just be living this black luxury lifestyle by 30. The LA trip that I took from Chicago to LA, it was a spontaneous thing. We thought about it the night before. Next day, woke up, emptied out our bank accounts, took that whole trip to LA. It was like a day and like 2 hours drive to LA. We got stranded. It was a whole like journey in itself, and it was like the craziest thing I ever did. Well, I've practically met like the whole cast of Empire because I used to work on the show. I've met like Amaya, I've met Soraya, I've met like a lot of celebrities within like the past year, but I just can't remember like all of them. Like I've met like a lot of like artists. It's a wrap. If you guys hear snoring in the background, it was this boy here. Say hey. Say hey, Leo. Look. Say hey. This is Leo. This is my roommate's dog. Say hey. Not at me.